Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. Please tell me in the comments where you're from and how best I can serve you with these readings. So traditionally, this channel is for twin flames, but you don't need to resonate with that label in order to enjoy a reading. So this reading is going to be all about your person, what they're thinking and feeling, and whether or not they're coming towards you. So if you're in separation, a situationship, or no contact, this is going to be the best reading for you. And then I think what I'm going to do is pepper each reading with pick-a-piles. So the next reading will be a pick-a-pile. So if this doesn't resonate, don't worry. Stay tuned for the next one. So I'm going to use a deck I haven't used in a while. This is our Wild Unknown Tarot. And our first card is the Nine of Cups. Really great start to how your person is thinking about you. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I see they're putting a lot of work in on themselves at this time. And the Eight of Wands. Sorry if my voice is a little strained. We are massively affected by the wildfires in Canada where I am. It's very hazy outside, so I decided this was the perfect time to do a reading. And we have the Hanged Man here on the bottom. So I feel like your person has kind of had this epiphany moment. We see this with the Eight of Wands. Struck gold, lightning strikes, a realization of some kind about you. I see that they're working hard to get towards you at this time, especially if you resonate with the twin flame label. I think they've realized that you really are like the best that they're going to do, which is so funny because if you are in a higher ascended connection, you guys belong to each other. So it could be read in that way as well. I chose the Unakite Kokopelli, who is the fertility god in Arizona and the southwestern United States. Unakite is a very forgiving crystal. It's all about forgiving past hurts and not wanting to take vengeance. So I really see that your person has kind of made a 360 if they were previously angry with you or hurt and said some harsh words and the like. Let's further clarify this today. Ooh, look, we have Temperance. Finding peace. The Page of Wands in reverse. This is the Pulp Tarot. Thank you, Emily, for this deck. And the Fool in reverse as well. Yeah, so with this Hanged Man energy, what we see, and we have the Devil in reverse on the bottom in this deck, is that this person realizes that you bring them peace, that you are their Zen place. But they're not quite in this energy themselves. They want to come forward and tell you something, or more importantly, do something to show you that they've changed, because you see we have the Fool. But they just feel, they feel blocked by something. I think it's a self-confidence issue, to be honest. Previously, this Divine Masculine, or whoever you're reading for, had a little Lothario energy. It was so easy to just get whoever they wanted to get. But what I'm seeing with the Page of Wands is that energy has left them because they realize that nobody else compares to you. So why even try? Why try for these lower vibrational connections? Let's see if I can get a handle on what they might be blocked by at this time. Yeah, there's an energy of Taurus where it's hard to move out of what is comfortable. I knew this card was going to come up. This divine masculine, or whoever you're reading for, is a bit self-conscious. Whenever they look at themselves in the mirror, particularly, they're very critical. There could be Capricorn influence here. And of course, we have the full moon in Capricorn this Monday. So this person is in the process of really setting themselves free and realizing that they want to be seen. But in order to do that, they have to also be willing to look people directly in the eye and see them for who they really are. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, so let's see what they're feeling now. How do they feel about you? I mean, we're off to a good start. And of course, we have Venus and Leo retrograde. So this is going to bring up a lot of issues in current relationships. It's a good time for this reading. So we have Judgment here in reverse for how they feel. Oh, I love this card. We have the Six of Wands, very transformational, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. I love this. So yeah, your person feels, like they missed the call with you. If you're a twin flame, you resonate with that label. If it's a higher ascended connection, you both most likely are bound by like a life purpose that you share, something that you have to do on earth. It could be healing, it could be artistic, anything can be healing really. And I just kind of get the sense that because this person didn't feel good enough, they turned their back away from the divine, really, away from their talents, away from their higher self, and started living from their smaller self. But I do see with the Six of Wands that they're using this good feeling of the past. They're applying principles of manifestation, law of attraction, to rise above their own insecurities and go after what they really want, which is everything. If we use this time correctly, it can be a time of great abundance. And so I will link a couple resources below for you. I have a free meditation on love and healing. And I also have my Reiki distance healing by Skype, or distance healing for twin flames via Etsy. So I will put that down below for you to help your connection. On the bottom, we have the Nine of Swords here in reverse. So this person is really getting over anxiety. They're getting over themselves, really. They realize, sort of like the last time that we had this reading, they were the only ones in their own way, but they're committed to this now. They really want authenticity and freedom, and they want to be with you. So we're going to clarify this here. We have the Tower. Let's see if we can stick this here, yeah. The Tower and Judgment. Oh my goodness. We have the Death card clarifying the Six of Wands. Oh, this just keeps getting better. And we have the Sun. So this is how you know you're in an ascended connection for all my master and amateur tarot readers out there. When you see a lot of major arcana cards, a thematic understanding of the reading. And these cards are so powerful. We have the Sun, Leo, Death, Scorpio, and the Tower, which I kind of feel is very Capricorn or Aries-y for today. And so what this means is something happened with this person. They realized the violence of their feelings for you. It unearthed them. It cracked them open. But the Death was gentle. I think for a long time, this person realized what needed to fall away. There's a lot going on in this card, so I'll show you. Masks and the fear of death, the fear of annihilation, abandonment. And this plays into kind of today's theme, which is being seen, which is, and I guess I'll do a video on this later. In order to be seen, you really have to throw away your feeling of being looked at as doing something silly, foolish, or shameful. So this person could have previously had issues with sexuality or how they grew up, and they became a very serious person about things because there's a survivalist mentality there. That doesn't have to resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And they're willing to shed that previous identity to say, okay, well, who am I becoming? Now, the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, coming into this new form of communication or action that they want to take towards you, we see a person who has a renewed sense of confidence. And I love it that the Six of Swords in reverse is on the bottom because, you know, previously they were afraid to kind of traverse the underworld and ferry themselves to the other side and greet death, quote, with a smile. And I'm getting a little deep here, but now they understand that this is an essential part of growth and it's cyclical. They're going to be doing this the rest of their lives. This is the foundation of a spiritual connection. And you are the balm to that chaos. You're that person that they can rest in the shade of after a hard time, period, or day. So this is the point in the reading where we figure out what they could say to you, what they'd want to say if they could right now. So we have some regret here. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Yeah, I feel that a little bit. They just want you to know. You feel like home to me. That's this feeling right here. They're chasing that natural birthright of abundance. And then we had I should have been more honest with you about the way I was feeling at the time. Yeah, I think part of this insecurity, again, not wanting to be seen, is they didn't want you to think less of them. And on the bottom, they're saying, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions, which is loneliness, which is an abandonment of the self, really. And they don't have to. There's a whole tribe of people connected to you and your life mission and what lights you up inside that will open the world up to acceptance, more confidence, more people of your tribe, and just a wonderful, joyful, abundant life. So will this person come towards you? We have the Son of Pentacles. In this deck, they're represented by deer. So elk or moose, something with horns, could be emblematic for you at this time. We have the World in reverse. Very interesting. And look at that, the Nine of Wands. I love this Nine of Wands because it's a lot more positive, I think, than in other decks. With the Ace of Swords here on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this right away. We have the Hangman in reverse clarifying the Son of Pentacles. Remember, we got that in the other deck. We have the King of Wands clarifying the World here. Oh, and we have the Ace of Swords, and I did see the Devil try to pop back in. It's kind of funny. So, yes, I do see that your person wants to have renewed communication. Now, I'm not trying to sugarcoat any of this. Those of you who've been following me for a long time know that I try to give you the most intentional and true messages. But as you can see, there's kind of like a ladder to communication here. There's a little bit of uncertainty there with the moon. I feel like in this person's private life at nighttime, that's kind of when the doubts creep in. But during the day, they're guided by the sun. They're just this exuberant self. So this person might have fire in their chart somewhere. And I do see that they are stepping into the strongest version of themselves. So if this person is a masculine, then he's really feeling his virility and strength at this time. But these cards are very interesting as well, and I want to get one more message here. I love how we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom in reverse in this deck, because there's a bit of confliction. It's like they don't know what action to take or what words to say. Yeah, look at the bigger picture. They're getting caught up in the details and trying to make it perfect for you, when in reality, you're just looking to have communication at all if you're in this situation. But fear not, because the energy is gaining momentum. That's a card I haven't seen actually from this deck. And so if you're able to release, both of you, negativity surrounding the past in the situation, the world is yours, basically. That's what's coming. But you have to be willing to let go and fall a little bit and trust that the universe and your person will catch you. A couple more cards here and we'll round out our reading. We have pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, so for some of you, your person might try to contact you before they're ready. So this is a good indication to really use discernment of, is this person coming to me for validation or confirmation of something, or are they sincere? We have let go of control issues, another important one. I would say this is also for my divine feminines, or for you as the person reading for the other person, to just kind of let go of the outcome, how this person approaches you, when they approach you. Just be open and ready to accept whatever kind of comes through. And then we have calling in your soulmate. So I really feel like at this time, if we are able to sit with ourselves for a little bit, and meditate is a good practice, we're going to be able to live from a more heart-centered place. And that's going to attract this person closer to us because they're craving authenticity at this time. So if you're stuck in a job that you don't like, that doesn't resonate, or you're stuck in a home that you don't like, that doesn't resonate, that vibration is really going to permeate this connection and kind of send a signal to your person that you don't want this because you're not ready. So as we're shedding things leading up to the full moon in Capricorn, it's really important to decide what you want to prioritize in your life so you can create space to let this person in. Let's do one more card, and then I'll give you my spiel. Like and subscribe to my channel if you liked this video. I've got readings below on my Etsy shop. We've got sensual messages from your person that is made available to you through Etsy, and a bunch of other goodies. So I'll link that below. And our last card here is Aloha Ke Akua. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Blessings of the Supreme Being, and this is number 7. So you guys are going somewhere sacred. Here again with the butterfly, we've got the duality of night and day, the sun and the moon, and this very heart-centered place. So I guess I'll just leave you with this message and say that look around, and if anybody ever inspires feelings of lack in you or jealousy, this is actually a really good thing, because it's telling you something that you admire or something that you'd want to cultivate more within yourself. And this is a good quality about seeing and being seen, which is if you pretend that that doesn't exist, it doesn't allow another person to bask in the full range supremacy of their own being. So Eckhart Tolle says that abundance is the natural vibration of the universe, that you can go out and see the bees buzzing and things growing and all these cycles turning like cogs at different times together simultaneously, and that is enough. So go out into the world with wonder, see everything with wonder, and you're going to put yourself on that vibration which is able to attract this person or any other person that you want to take into your journey in this life that's going to help you and make you the best version of yourself. So that is what I have for you. I hope you've really enjoyed this reading. Please let me know in the comments below, share with a friend, and don't hesitate to reach out either. I really appreciate all of your comments and answering all of your questions. All right? Take care, guys, and have a blessed week.